live again. This show doesn't start until 5:30, so y'all have some time. I just came early again.
Right here. You want higher? What are you going to do up there? Huh? Oh, is it way up here?
Yeah, it says splash zone on the back.
I am live. It's awesome. Yeah, this show doesn't start until 5:30, so we have time. Can you like give a thumbs up or something if you can hear me, if my sound is good? Because I have no clue. Thank you. Thank you. Needed that. Yeah, it wasn't too packed at SeaWorld today. Not really a lot of people here, and they're closing early, so this is the last show. And don't worry, I don't talk while everything's going on. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't start until 5:30, so y'all have time.
My cotton candy just get wet when we get class.
Yep. Second time going live today, and I'm still as nervous as I was the first time. So weird.
That's on, but you can see it right here. I mean, I'm going to be safe because I don't want
Just to give y'all an idea of where I'm sitting, this is the last splash zone area. All right, here are the games everybody play.
Oh yeah, they're over there in the middle. Why did they move up there? They're in the middle. I think you're probably safe there, but they're probably not down here. That's where take those ones. No, I don't want to kill it. Nope.
gentlemen, for those of you sitting in the first 15 rows, you are in the splash zone. There's a good chance that during our presentation, you will be getting very, very wet. If you want to avoid being soaked with ice-cold salt water, you might want to move to higher and drier ground.
You come from adversity and challenge. You come from farmhouses and high rises. You're people just like us, doing things we could never imagine. To all of you who dedicate your lives to protecting ours, we offer our thanks.
Hi everyone, my name is Jacqueline. On behalf of all of us at SEAWORLD, we would like to take this moment to honor the men and women of our armed forces. We proudly welcome you and your families, and at this time we ask any member, past or present, and any ally from around the world to please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in honoring these men, women, and their families. Service. Now, before today's presentation begins, we would like to share some information with you about killer whales.
The ocean covers over 70% of the Earth's surface and is essential to all life, both in the sea and on the land. There's one animal that is the perfect ambassador for the ocean, and that's the Orca, or killer whale. In just a few minutes, you'll meet SeaWorld's killer whales. First though, let's find out more about these remarkable animals. Orca, or the killer whale, is the most widely distributed mammal on Earth. They can be found throughout the ocean, all around the world, including in the Arctic, the Atlantic, the Southern, the Indian, and the Pacific Oceans. No other single marine species lives in as many different ocean habitats or is as directly reliant on as many different types of marine life as the killer whale. More than any other marine animal, the Orca is the very embodiment of our shared global ocean. Until about 2 decades ago, scientists didn't know that there were actually several different varieties or ecotypes of killer whales. With method and observation, however, we discovered that there are actually 10 distinct ecotypes, each differing in size, behavior, diet, lifestyle, and appearance. A striking characteristic of the orca is their black and white skin. This camouflage is called disrupted coloration. In a murky environment, this coloration can make them difficult to detect. Killer whales are counter-shaded. Their top surface is darker than their surface underneath. From below, looking up, they blend in with the light from above. From above, looking down, they're invisible against the dark depths. Killer whales are warm-blooded and breathe air just like we do. Killer whales are the largest members of the Delphinidae, or dolphin family. As you can see, they have impressive physical characteristics. Orcas have keen eyesight, both above and below the water. The dorsal fin of an adult male can be up to 6 feet in height. The powerful pectoral flippers and tail fluke can propel them through the water at a high rate of speed with great maneuverability. Their top speed is nearly 30 miles per hour. Killer whales use echolocation to hunt and to communicate. Communication is also accomplished through tail slaps, breaching, and vocalizations. You'll experience a variety of natural killer whale behaviors during Orca Encounter today. We ask our whales to replicate natural behaviors such as breaching, spy hopping, and tail slaps. While awe-inspiring and entertaining for our guests, these behaviors are also essential to maintaining the health and well-being of the killer whales in our care. Much remains to be understood regarding the Osiris Orca. One thing we do know, however, is that across the globe, they face real challenges as the general health of the prey populations and habitats on which killer whales depend suffer due to changes in the environment. In just a few moments, you'll encounter SeaWorld's killer whales and learn even more about these fascinating animals. As the most widely distributed mammal on Earth, the killer whale is uniquely positioned to represent the beauty, power, and fertility of the ocean.
Hello everyone, my name is Julie. On behalf of our killer whale training team, I'd like to welcome you to Orca Stadium. I've been an animal trainer now for 27 years, and I can tell you that this is not just a job. It's more of a way of life. We've dedicated so much of ourselves to the stewardship of these amazing creatures. We've spent so much of our time here with these animals every single day, and we're so excited to share our relationships with you today and for many years to come. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoy Orca Encounter!
Interconnected ocean. A vast, fluid expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
problem-solving abilities. These behaviors keep these whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations to care for our natural world, and we're excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high-flying and powerful.
We're going to see all of that today and more. These and other behaviors provide an environment full of enrichment.
Weeks, months, years, building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Throughout today's experience, you will see these whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors help strengthen social bonds and also allow them to problem solve as a group. This is just one of the reasons why they are known as the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is Orca. Their common name, the killer whale. These 5 whales have their own personal names. Hayuki, Tuar, Sakari, and joining us right here out front, Kamea and Takara. Kamea is our youngest whale at 8 years old, and Takara is our oldest whale at 30 years old. Takara is the matriarch of our whale pod, which means she's the leader. These whales trust us and take an active role in their own health and well-being. Through the use of positive reinforcement training techniques, we teach them husbandry or healthcare behaviors. Joining us on the slide outs are Julie and Danny to demonstrate some of these behaviors.
Thanks, Jacqueline. Hi, everyone. I'm over here interacting with Maya, the youngest whale that we take care of. And she's going to help me demonstrate one of the very first husbandry behaviors that we teach all of the whales, and that is called a fluke present. Not only does this position give us a great look at the entire underside of the whales, but it also allows us access to the easy-to-see veins that are located right on the white underside of their tail flukes. Our veterinarians will come and collect blood samples from these veins at least once a month. And as you can see, the whales are conditioned to remain calm throughout the entire procedure. During today's presentation, you might notice us giving the whales back rubs, belly rubs, or even a nice tail massage. Killer whales have very sensitive skin, so this is a great way for us to build our relationships with them.
That's right, Danny. Well, I'm over here with Kamea's mom, Takara. And we're going to demonstrate another one of those very important husbandry behaviors. A diagnostic tool that helps us to make sure that we're taking the very best care of our animals is being able to get their weights. We can actually do that by asking them to slide out onto a killer whale-sized platform that's located in one of our back pools. And when we ask her to slide out on this, you notice right now she actually has a good portion of her body from her dorsal fin down to her tail flukes. That's still in the water. So with this area, called the peduncle, because it contains several large, powerful muscles and weighs several hundred pounds, with this in the water, we probably wouldn't get an accurate weight. So to solve that problem, we simply ask her to raise that tail up just like this. And that's how we find out that as of Tuesday morning, Takari here is weighing in at 4,570 pounds. Weighing our animals is very important. We want to make sure that all of our whales, our younger whales like Kamea and also Sakari, are growing at an appropriate rate, and that our more mature animals like Takari here are maintaining a healthy weight. But this and our blood samples are only 2 of the very important husbandry behaviors that we teach our whales to make sure that they're healthy and thriving.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and relieve our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, And for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales and for us.
Observational learning and mimicry play a critical role in the life of the killer whale. From the moment they are born, they learn necessary life skills by watching and playing follow the leader with their mother and other killer whales. Here at SeaWorld, they play follow the leader with us by mimicking our movements. So let's play a little game of follow the leader with all of you. We're gonna start on this side of the stadium. Everyone stick your left hand straight in the air and give Kamea a big wave hello. Look at that! As you can see, she is paying very close attention to you. Killer whales have excellent eyesight both above the water and below. Oftentimes, we will see them spy hopping or even jumping completely out of the water to get a better view of their surroundings. That behavior is called a sighting mouth. And let's ask Kamea here to demonstrate this for us. Take your left hand, point it at the ground, and you're gonna throw it up and over your shoulder. Great signal. She is going to dive all the way down to the bottom of this habitat. Now direct your attention to the center. Here she comes. Great job, Kamea. Killer whales can communicate in a variety of different ways, including tapping different parts of their body on the surface of the water, and also manipulating that blowhole right on top of their head to make many different vocalizations. If we direct our attention to Takara on the other side of the stadium, she's going to demonstrate some amazing vocalizations. Everyone over here, take both fingers like this. You're going to bounce them back and forth like you're conducting an orchestra. That was beautiful, Takara. Now, did you know sound actually travels 4 times faster through water than it does through air? And when a killer whale jumps completely out of the water and crashes their body back down on the surface, that is called a breach. And that sound can be heard from miles away. We're going to ask Takara to demonstrate. So everyone point both fingers at the ground and throw them up and over your shoulder. Great job. She is also going to dive all the way down to the bottom of this habitat. But this time, direct your attention right here in front of the glass, because she's going to come up and make a big splash. Check it out. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. As you can tell, killer whales can communicate by leaping out of the water and making a huge sound. SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed some light on many of the mysteries surrounding these incredible animals. For example, we know that the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. That's information that's impossible to be gathered in the wild. However, there is some information that can only be gained through field observation. SeaWorld works with our partners like the Norwegian Orca Survey to further our knowledge. Killer whales are remarkable, powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power is when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal can beat their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create baits that knock animals like penguins or seals from icebergs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tails.
In the ocean, killer whales create waves to hunt. They use fluke slams to stun their prey, and they can even beach themselves up and out of the water. For the whales, it's a fun demonstration, but for you, it's time to get wet.
Depending on where they live and what time of year it is, their prey can vary. Unfortunately, things like overfishing and pollution pose a serious threat to many populations of killer whales.
Killer whales are impressive animals. It's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right?
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean. Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
For the choices we all make, we hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Whales continue to surprise civilizations. They're the perfect ambassadors of the ocean. Limitless, powerful.
It's not over.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable. Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming, but together we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference. All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
I know it's very dead today. Yeah, until summer starts.
So much mystery. We are all inspired.
Yes, they are. I know it can be sad. But good news, SeaWorld's stopping their breeding program. They look bigger. It's over, but I'm not leaving yet. I like to stay for their training sessions.
We will continue to learn from them, and we hope you do as well. Thank you for joining us, and
Michelle,
have a great
it's
day
really
here
cool.
at SeaWorld.
Not gonna lie, it's pretty awesome to watch. Thank y'all for watching.
Follow SeaWorld on Facebook and Instagram. Keep track of our latest rescues and find out more about the animals in our care. Thanks again, everyone, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day at SeaWorld.
It looks like they're gonna do a small training session. If I don't get kicked out right away, then I'll see if I can stay a little bit longer. I have. I've touched them a few times. They feel like rubber, like everybody normally says. No, this tank compared to the other SeaWorlds, to be honest, is huge. I haven't been to the other SeaWorlds, so I can't really say that because I haven't seen it in real life, but I think that San Antonio does have the biggest tank. Yeah, this thing is massive. I'm gonna try and sneak y'all to the back real quick. Just hang in there with me. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. I always seem to do that. Nobody's saying anything to me yet. Hold on. So here's the rest of it. Ah, yeah. And they're still deep and they go all the way back there. And there's about 2 other ones, and then I think there's a 3rd hidden one somewhere. Yeah, me too. I always get yelled at these places. They're like, ma'am, you need to go. And yeah, the park is closed right now too. But yeah. Just walk back this way. Yeah, I don't think they're doing the training sessions today, but there they are. Ah, here he comes. Man, you need to leave. letting them do their cool down time. Ah, there they go. Do I have to go? Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
No,
thank you.
A little bit of time to do that.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. Told y'all. Well, anyways, that was fun. Is what all above ground? Is there any? No, not here. We don't do the underground viewing here. The tank is the only thing that you really get underground. Well, if I hadn't already left, I would have told him thank you to you too, or for you too. Alright guys, well, the park is closed. And that's it, but I'll probably be back tomorrow to do another one. Well, this was fun. Thanks for hanging in there with me. Thanks, Michelle. You too. Bye.